ASEAN leaders could turn to the Malaysian Prime Minister for lessons on how to balance their relations with the US and China amid the two superpowers' escalating trade, war and rivalry. The South China Morning Post's SCMP reported that ASEAN nations are under pressure to pick sides, and there are insiders in the grouping who hope to adapt Tun Dr Mahathir's treatment of China as a model on how smaller countries should deal with the Asian superpower. Tun Dr Mahathir had made it clear that among his top foreign policy goals was to ensure that Malaysia returns to a neutral stance. According to the SCMP, this is the message that ASEAN leaders hope to hear at this year's second ASEAN Summit in Singapore that starts on Monday. The meeting, the second ASEAN Summit this year, will be Tun Dr Mahathir's first since he stunned the world by defeating Barisan Nasional in the May 9th general election to reoccupy the political hot seat he held from 1981 to 2003. Diplomatic observers are hoping that the Prime Minister will also inject some vigour into the bloc. Former Malaysian ambassador to China, Datuk Abdul Majid Ahmad Khan, was quoted as saying that many in the region are also looking forward to Tun Dr Mahathir's leadership to push ASEAN to be more assertive. University Malay's Institute of China Studies, Ngiao Chaobing, also pointed out that Tun Dr Mahathir's experience and seniority afforded him a level of deference and respect from other ASEAN leaders. Tun Dr Mahathir had made a lot of effort to give face to China, including visiting the nation's capital months after the elections. At the same time, his position that all warships, including those from China, the US or Southeast Asian nations, should stay out of the disputed South China Sea waters did not incur any retaliation from China.